Hello, and welcome to Takedown Milestone 3. In this milestone, the goal was to be able to have a procedurally generated map spawn in at the start of the game. And so, to start, we have two separate room types, a pillar room and a basic blank room. And so we have different generation types. We have random, seeded, and map of the day. So random, as the name suggests, will generate a completely random map. So here you can see we have a total of 4 pillar rooms and 5 empty rooms. But then if I start it up again, we'll get, say, now 5 pillar rooms, 4 empty ones. For map of the day, it works very much like seeded, where it does have a map seed, but it's set to a specific time, meaning, or basically the day. So the map of the day today is set up this way with the 4 pillar rooms and then the 5 empty ones. If I try it again, you'll see it's the exact same setup with the exact same seed. And then for seeded, you just go ahead and put in a random seed. So for this, let's go ahead and try 123. Okay, so you can see how it is currently set up. And if we keep with the 123 seed, you'll see it is still set up exactly the same way. And it will change based on whatever seed you put it to. For the purpose of the example, I will set it to random. Let's see. So, first off, we have a room script, which will essentially spawn enemies with a random personality in each room, and if an enemy is destroyed, it will respawn the enemy in the room where it was destroyed. And this also sets the enemy's waypoints to preset ones in the map. Let's see. Here in the game manager, we have it set to spawn the player at the very beginning in a random position in the map. If the player is destroyed or killed, they will be respawned at a different room, or at a random room. It is, I suppose, possible they could respawn in the same room. And then this is the function to spawn the enemies. And then here we have the map generator, which takes control of takes count of the rows and columns, puts them up in an array to adjust how large it'll all be. And then here is where it generates the room itself and will spawn the enemies in the rooms on start. And then here we have the door activation. So that way, when the room is spawned, it knows exactly what doors it needs to have opened so that the player can access any room at any time without falling out of existence. And then here we just call the generate grid and set up the different map types. As a bonus, I have created a camera controller script so that the camera will actually follow the player as they move through the world. And now I will go ahead and show the actual gameplay Alright, so here we go. The player still moves and can shoot, just like it in the previous milestones. You have the different enemies, which now function as intended, which is definitely an improvement from the last milestone. If I collide with the enemy, I get respawned at a different room. The enemy was destroyed, but did get respawned. And then here we have a power-up. This one is a health power-up. So right now, running into it doesn't change anything. Normally it would just add my health to get it closer to the max health, but since I was already at full health, that didn't change anything. This is a fire rate pickup, which is supposed to increase the player's fire rate for a limited amount of time. Doesn't increase it by much, just because I don't want anything to be overpowered. And then, here is the speed power-up. So you can see how fast the player is currently moving. When they get the power-up, they move significantly faster for a short amount of time. Alright, now I will show the enemy respawn mechanics, just to make sure that they respawn as intended. See, and they've respawned. And it respawned as a random personality type. Before it was the sniper, where it stays in position and rotates. But then it changed to the guard, where it will just try and shoot the player, but still patrol. And that is Tank Takedown Milestone 3. Thank you very much.